Coach, you're coming off a Final Four year. I know you lost a lot of good players, but you're picked 11th in the preseason. Well, what do you think about that?
I really don't care. I mean, this is what I'll tell you. And I'm not taking a shot at anybody. We were top 20 last year, and we played a league game. And after the game, there was not a single media person covering the game. So, with all due respect, I deal with the media because I have to. I really don't care what's reported or said, or their opinions for that matter. I'm in a great mood, by the way. And I'm going to tell you the truth.
Frank Hassani working at first team point guard. How's he looked out there so far?
Yeah, I don't know, first team's the way to word it. I mean, I haven't even figured out combinations yet. You know, we're just out there teaching right now. But I recruited Hassani to be a point guard. He played point his whole life, and to get on the court last year, I told him, if you want to stay at the point, you'll stay at the point, but your minutes are going to be few and far between because I got other guys. If you want to play the two, you got a chance to play a lot more. So he learned to play off the ball, which is going to help him because as a point guard, you better understand what other people are doing. And I think that was a great learning experience for him. But the plan is to play him at the point a lot more this year. And, you know, I've always believed in 2 point guards. I've said this before. Watched the Detroit Pistons in 1989, 1990, and I watch Isaiah Dumars playing together. They were both point guards, and I said, that's how I want to play. And it's never changed.
How is Corey progressing from that knee injury or knee surgery?
He's great. You know, he's practicing. Corey's really good. Getting back to the question about us being ranked 11th or whatever, and, you know, nobody gives Corey any credit. There's not too many returning guards that average 19 points a game in Division I when they played. He did, and Corey's real good. Corey's going to help us tremendously. Corey's a real good player, very confident player, can really shoot it. He's fun.
People who know and saw your program last year saw the scoring come from Sindarius and PJ. Where will the scoring come from this year in your mind?
The guys wearing their uniforms. I mean,
Who specific?
All you have to do is follow my career. If anyone in here realizes that I coached basketball before last year, and you go follow my career, you'll realize the guys in my program, I can't speak for other coaches, I can speak for mine. Their second year, they are a lot better than they are their first year. That's been forever and ever, dating back to 1985 when I started high school coaching. To the whole thing about being ranked 11th, the league is real good. I can care less what we're ranked. I might be happy if we're 11th because the league is so good. But I know this. I've been a head coach for 10 years. We've been in the postseason 7 of the 10 years. I think everyone in the world would give me a pass the first 2 years of South Carolina. That's pretty good. So does that mean we're going to the postseason? I have no idea. I know the league's real good. Chris Silva, every team is different. Our best players last year were Sindarius and PJ. Let me rephrase this. Our best offensive players were Sindarius and PJ. I had to run our offense to cater to our best offensive players. There are things Chris and Mike Kochar can do that I couldn't expand their roles because Mike was learning, Chris was still trying to evolve, and it's not very intelligent to run your offense through options 4 and 5 rather than 1 and 2. And but all that changes. Now you have Corey Holden, who practiced with us last year, so I have a feel for him. You've got Hassani, Hassani gets no credit. Hassani was a major contributor for a Final Four team. Played major minutes in major games. Was a starter the last 4 games of the year. He's prepared to go. So I don't know. We'll figure all that out. One thing I've never worried about who's going to score. 35 years now. I've been doing this. 34, 5. I don't think my team has ever not scored in a game. And so I don't worry about scoring. I worry about our team growing and respecting each other, and the guys will figure out who puts the ball in the basket. And it's my job to run offense through our better offensive players.